guys, yet another video from the comfort of my bed. Harper's supposed to be going to bed right now, so you might hear her coming in and out. This past week, she transitioned to her big girl bed. She was still in her crib because she still liked it. She never tried to climb out of it, and to be honest, I was a little bit nervous to transition her out of her crib because I was worried that she was just gonna like never sleep again. But so far it's actually been going really, really well. She just comes out of her room every now and then to give me a big hug because she knows that that's my soft spot. Hi! What are you doing? Did you grab some treats? Okay, upstairs in bed, please. Thank you. Anywho, the month of January has been so crazy and busy for us. We were also sick a couple of times, and so I feel like Christmas was just yesterday, but here we are in the middle of February already, which I don't know how that happened. So in January, we kind of started playing with the idea of possibly moving, which I know probably sounds crazy because it feels like we just moved into this house that we live in now just yesterday, but it's actually almost been 2 years, which is so crazy. So when we bought this house, we were thinking that there was the possibility that this, you know, that we would stay here for a really long time, or that it could possibly be our forever home. But we also knew that there was a good chance that this house would be more of a stepping stone for us. When we moved into this house, we were living in Colorado, and so we were having to house hunt in a completely different state, which is so hard to do. So hard, so stressful, because when something pops up, you have to like get on a plane and go check it out. And then if that ends up being a dead end, you just spent a whole lot of money for plane tickets and possibly a hotel and rental car and all of those things. And so when we found this house, it checked off all of the, you know, things on our list. Our last house was a one-story house, which for my knees, I have rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. And I've actually needed knee replacements since I was like 21 years old. And when we were shopping, house hunting in Utah from Colorado, we kept trying to find a one-story house, and we just couldn't find a one-story house that we liked. Like, yeah, we could have bought, you know, a one-story house that we didn't love that much, but it worked for it being a one-story. But when you buy a house, you want to like what you're buying. And we didn't want to rent because with renting, it's kind of just throwing your money away. But we did find this house that we bought, which has a main floor master. And so we were hoping that that would kind of give us some of the conveniences of having a one-story house without it actually being a one-story house. And so we thought, you know, let's give this a whirl, see if it works for us, see if it works for our lifestyle and our needs. And if it doesn't, then, you know, we could just sell it in 2 or 3 years. And hopefully at that point, now we live here in Utah, and at that point it would be a lot easier to house hunt and really take the time and find a house that works for us a lot better. We wouldn't be under a time crunch. We could do it at our own pace. So we're 2 years in, and having the main floor master is definitely easier than having just a full-blown 2-story house. I still am having to go up and down the stairs multiple times a day. And, you know, someday, hopefully, if we have a baby again, carrying the baby up and down the stairs, it just really, we really do miss having a one-story house. So with all of that being said, we're kind of toying with the possibility of moving. It wouldn't be for a while. There's still like so many things that would need to happen before we do that. But it's just kind of a conversation that we're starting to have, and we're gonna kind of start to go down that avenue of seeing if it's something that we want to do, seeing if it's something that we can do. So we're gonna have like real estate agents come to our house and tell us, you know, what they think that we can sell it for, so that we can see if it's a smart financial decision for us. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to happen, but we're kind of, we spent January really just going over everything and trying to plan for option A, option B, option C. I feel like everybody and their mother is moving right now. Like, so many people in our personal lives are moving. I feel like half of the YouTubers that I watch are moving, so there is something in the air that is making people be like, let's move, and we're one of them. We're kind of just going down that avenue. I wanted to just kind of tell you guys where our headspace is, so that I feel like if ever there's a time that I have to like keep something from you guys, it makes it to where I just bounce. It makes it to where I just don't do YouTube, because the thought of like not being able to share like a certain part of our lives, I just don't know how to do that. I guess I'm just either a completely open book or I'm a completely shut book. And so like when we were pregnant with Blue, I kept being nervous to tell people because we had so many complications, and just the thought of telling people made me really, really scared, because I didn't know what tomorrow held. So we wanted to wait, or I wanted to wait, but not being able to tell you guys that I was 8 weeks pregnant or 10 weeks pregnant or 12 weeks pregnant, like it made it to where I just didn't vlog for 3 months. So I just wanted to kind of share this little part of our lives with you guys. We are definitely really excited. This house, it kind of like from the moment we bought it, it just kind of felt like a stepping stone house. Like I didn't have a lot of like emotional connection to this current house. It's a beautiful home. So grateful for this house. But just as far as our lifestyle goes, it just doesn't check all of the boxes that we need it to check. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some kind of house things coming up with real estate agents coming and telling us what they think, so we can see if we're on the right path for that. And then if we do put our house on the market, there's a lot of like staging type of things that we would like to do to just help our house sell better. And so I thought that would be really fun to kind of show you guys the process of getting our house ready to sell. We have sold 4 houses now. So like I'm a little bit of an expert. And there's a lot of like tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So I thought it would be kind of make like a fun series on this channel to kind of share that whole journey with you guys. So that is the biggest life update with me. Other than that, just little things. Harper moved to her big girl bed. We're gonna start potty training. I meant to start potty training a lot sooner with her, but I could just tell that she wasn't ready, but she is ready now. We've been slightly trying to get pregnant, although I still need to get my surgery. And so the 6 months that we're gonna try to conceive before we go down the adoption road hasn't actually started yet, because I'm gonna say that that starts after I get my surgery. But we have been like a little bit trying before then, just kind of trying to leave it in God's hands. I'm really excited for 2019. It's shaping up to be hopefully a really exciting year for us, and I'm excited to take you guys along with us and see what happens, both with getting pregnant or adoption or possibly moving. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting, and I'm excited. Okay, so I never know how to end these, I guess, but anywho, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Okay, bye.